How's it going, YouTube? This is Turner JI, and today is the Monday weekend sales recap. This should be number 64 on the list. 64? 64 sounds about right. Sure. 64. Number 64 on the list. Seems to be about the only video I've been doing lately. I apologize to you guys for not getting any content, but I kind of spoiled you over winter, and now that summer's here, I'm just doing my own thing. But I will probably get you guys a what did I buy series video. There's actually an order here ready to go, all set up. So I'll probably do that for this week. And it actually should be a PSA submission video this week, and potentially even another PSA submission video. Not a return, but a submission video next week. So those are two future returns. So you should get a little extra content this week as opposed to just this video. So be on the lookout for that. And yeah, overall good sales weekend. It was really weird. Like, there's a good dollar amount, and like there's a nice mixture, but there doesn't seem to be like a lot of quantity. Actually, like, was kind of weirded out. Like, I thought like something was messed up. Like, I didn't pick the whole entire order didn't get like listed to pick, or like something happened. But like, yeah, this is it. I mean, not that it's not a lot. Like, there's like 36-ish orders here or something like that, or individual orders. I don't know what it comes down to combined, but yeah, it just felt light on the quantity for the dollar amount. So I don't know. I mean, we did have two bigger sales in here as far as PSA cards, but yeah, I don't know. It just felt odd to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm just off. It's a Monday. Total for this weekend was $2,196.71. As always, that does not deduct eBay fees, shipping costs, taxes, etc., etc. That is simply the gross amount for what you see in front of you. Again, overall, really good sales weekend. Nice variety. I've been banging out singles. Stay tuned. The store is going to get absolutely flooded these next couple weeks. I mean, I probably could flood for a year if I wanted to, but I'm in a good mode right now. I'm grinding stuff out, and you're definitely going to see a ton of stuff hit the store here in the next couple weeks. And then stay tuned. There will be like a slightly larger than normal sale for the 4th of July. That's scarily coming up in like 2 weeks here. And yeah, there's going to be some info coming out then. I'm going to be going on a vacation, so it's going to be weird. There probably won't be a Monday sales recap for that sale, unfortunately, but we'll see. We'll see what we can do. But just stay tuned for all that. So now that you're up to date after about a week of seeing you, and you know how much the total was, $2,196.71, let's jump into this and get through these. Let me turn the light on here for you, and then we'll shift some of these out of the way, and then yeah. This isn't going to take too long. Again, it just felt really odd to me, the amount of stuff here, like, but it's like everything's there. Like, I went through everything, picked all the orders, like everything's here. It just felt light. I think it's because this week nobody bought a ton of quantity with their order, and it was just like sale, like 1 card, sale 2 cards, sale 1 card, instead of sale 20 cards in one order, sale 15 cards in one order. So maybe that's what it is. But again, I mean, the dollar amount's there, the orders are picked. Yeah. So, anyway, Charizard EX, Wild Blaze, Near Mint, $15.99. We got Squirtle, Light Play from base set, $5.99. Here's a really cool card. I really like this Rhydon artwork. I think Rhydon's a good Pokemon that doesn't get a ton of love, and I think that's partially due to the fact that it then got an evolution into Rhyperior, so it's like that middle child, so like it just doesn't get the love that it really deserves anymore, as to if it didn't get like a third stage 2 or whatever, or like it would have just got like a mega. I think Rhydon would be a much more popular Pokemon. I think it deserves love though. I like Rhydon. I like Rhyperior, but I definitely like the OG Rhydon. And this one specifically, we got the reverse foil here from Hidden Legends in a PSA 9. We have the beautiful foiling in the background. By the fantastic Atsuko Nishida. PSA 9 on this one, $39.99. Again, I love this card, and I really like it actually in Japanese too, even in the non-holo. It's just a non-holo rare. I don't know what it is about it. It just, yeah, I don't know. I like it. We got Mew here. This is the McDonald's promo from PCGP, light play, $17.99. We got Gardevoir EX from Miracle Desert, moderately played, $18.39. Suicune Neo 3 Rev, excellent condition, $28.87. We got Peekaboo here, if anyone's familiar with that back in the day. When Meryl first came out, before Neo was like officially released, I don't know if there was a leak or what it is, but everyone thought that this card was Peekaboo, and then there was going to be like an evolution or some form of Pikachu, and in fact, it was Meryl. So, interesting little tidbit of information there. This is the Coro Comics Glossy promo, PSA 9. These are super tough to grade, to be completely honest. I think this one would have actually got a 10 if it wouldn't be that it's just slightly off-center and there's like a chip of whitening on the back, like just a slight chip. Like, it's such a clean copy of this card. PSA 9, $155.99. Again, these, I mean, the pop is so low on this stuff, and they're so tough to find a grade. Like, you get a stack of these, and you might find one that's like a potential 7, 8, maybe if you're lucky a 9. And to find a 10 is just almost impossible. Great card, though. Good history on it, too. All right, we got Miss Magius GL Level X here from DPTP promo set. PSA 10, $63.99. We got Shaman Level X, PSA 10, $67.99. Will's Jinx from VS, excellent condition, $16.79. And it's funny, I never actually noticed this before, but I like the snowflakes I saw that, but I never saw like the heart. I don't know if that's, I didn't think Lovely Kiss was a thing back in this gen, but maybe it was. I think that's an attack, right? Lovely Kiss, that like Smoochum and Jinx can use. I don't know, but that's kind of what that reminds me of. But I mean, she's definitely putting the wink on, right? Oh man, what a card. We got Beedrill, Janine's to be exact, from VS, excellent condition, $11.99 by the fantastic Kamiya. And then we also have Janine Shuckle, also by Kamiya, also VS, excellent condition, $20.79. Love this card. More VS. Prices Dugong, moderately played, $5.31. We have Will Zatu, moderately played, $6.83. Morty's Marowak, moderately played, $7.99. This is always a good one, too, with the Ghastlies hanging out in the background, tormenting the poor Marowak, since it wears its mom's skull, or is it the mom with the skull? I don't know. There's so much lore behind Marowak and affiliated with, like, Kangaskhan and all that stuff that who really knows? Marowak's a good Pokemon, though. All right, we got Pikachu, Quiz Rally, absolutely. I know I keep saying that, but there's a lot of cards in here that I haven't seen for a while that I absolutely just love, and this is one of them. And I don't exactly know what it is about this one. It's nothing too crazy. The non-holo version of this is in like a side deck, is just pretty kind of bland, but I don't know. The background with the ocean, the Pikachu jumping, it being a promo and like sort of like a pseudo like prize type thing. I don't know. It's everything about this card. I just absolutely love it. This is one that I've had in 10 before. I may even have one of these in my collection in like a stack. I don't know, but if I don't, the next time I grade a 10 of this, I'll probably kind of slide that into the collection secretly. Because again, I don't know. I love this card, but this is a Harada artwork. A bunch of these I think got signed when Harada was signing. All that shenanigans is there. It's amazing how things change in a short period of time. Everyone's all about artists and getting them to sign, and we love autographs, and then it just kind of fades out, and on to the next thing. But that's neither here nor there. Anyway, PSA 8 on this beautiful card, $83.59. Just absolutely love it. Love the foiling on that thing. We got Rayquaza C from Beat of the Frontier, light play, $16.79. It's definitely a really good one. Kawaii did this. We have Hungry Snorlax, the CD promo. What is this? Excellent condition, $17.59. definitely a really good artwork too. It's nice Kazuki artwork. It's weird because like normally a Kazuki artwork you can tell just by like all the background craziness and whatever Kazuki decide to draw in with the artwork, which is typically like non-hollow, but this one has like the kind of bland stock art hollow. You can kind of see the stock art in the background. There might have been an argument before, someone trying to say that this was like the Pikachu illustrator in the background, but this is clearly like a Pepper or something of some sort. But anyway, I digress. Excellent condition on this one, $17.59. Great card. We got Infernape here, level X from the Infernape SP deck. Light play, $14.39. We got Zapdos, Fossil, moderately played, $7.99. Typhlosion, all censored out here from Golden Sky Silvery Ocean. Excellent condition, $16.79. We have Dusclops. What's this? Miracle Desert. Excellent condition, $6.39. And then also we got a Dusclops lover here, which I'm pumped on. Duskull, Dusclops, and Dusknoir do not get enough love, and this person's giving it to him. But we got also the Dusclops EX from the Psychic Quick Pack, moderately played, $9.59. We have Magikarp here from the My First Battle Kit. I picked up a bunch of these a little while ago because I thought the singles would do well, and I have sold a decent amount of them. So this one is... both of them are near mint because they were pack fresh. Near mint on this one, $3.03. It's a good looking card. Got the Squirtle stamp. And then also the Poliwhirl is a really good looking card too. Mizui did this one. Near mint on this one as well, $2.39. Nice one coming up here. We actually got a nice stack to finish this out. We got the full art Raikou from Dark Rush in near mint condition, $55.99. Absolutely beautiful card. I have one of these in my collection, as well as the Dark Rush Entei. Just a huge fan. At least I think I have this one in there. If I don't, I have some to grade, so one will be sneaking in there. But I'm positive I have a PSA 10 Entei in there. We got Rayquaza C, level X, near mint from Beat of the Frontier, $79.99. Butterfree, Bandai Card S. The file, moderately played, $6.39. Kind of looks sad, doesn't he? More VS. Will Slowbro, moderately played, $9.59. And then another Morty's Marowak, moderately played, $7.99. We got the Butterfree from Neo 2 Discovery. This one is only hollow in Japanese. In English, yeah, it's just a regular rare in English. I was going to say it's even in English, but yeah, it's in English, but it's only a regular rare, so that was kind of cool. This one and the Beedrill are the exclusive hollows for Japanese, and they usually do sell well just because of that. And they honestly, both of them are fantastic cards. But light play in this one, $11.99. Got the OG base set Dragonair here, damage condition, $4.79. This was the biggest card of the weekend. We have the Kingdra, Wind from the Sea, PSA 9, beautiful crystal. $599.99 is what the Kingdra went for. And it's funny because I had a ton of people lowball me on this and tell me, like, guys, I'm just going to put it out there right now. Number one, if you're one of those people that lowballs the shit out of people and then, like, tries to play it off like you're right and, like, you get mad at them, dude, just get out of here. Like, I don't have any inkling to do business with you, and I can tell you that anyone that's good in this hobby that does business doesn't want to do business with you. And don't say, oh, well, you know, then you're not open to negotiations, because that is not the case. There's a difference between negotiating and belittling somebody. And if you're out there trying to, like, devalue somebody's items to then get them for a bargain and then say how rare your card is later on, well, in my personal opinion, you're a piece of trash. So that being said, don't be that guy. Just don't be that guy. Because there was somebody that was giving me a bunch of trouble on this one at one point, saying how I'll never sell it and blah, blah, blah. And the best part about all those always is you usually always sell the card at some point. And when you do, you remember it and you look at it and you're like, yeah, that guy said I was never going to sell this. And, well, here it is. So, again, Kingdra, Crystal, Wind from the Sea, PSA 9, $599.99. So shout out to that person that said this wouldn't sell at the price I wanted it for. Moving on. I don't usually get to, and I'm not even, it's definitely not upset. I learned to brush all that stuff off a long time ago because I've been doing business for myself in Pokemon and outside of Pokemon for over 10 years. That stuff, like, you can't let it eat at you. You have to just, again, brush. Oh, I'm going to have to do my favorite thing and cobble this video together because an alarm went off my phone, and apparently that turns off the video. So, love that. Love that for me. But anyway, you guys won't see that. It'll be pieced together. And, yeah, what we were talking about was basically, I don't know. What was I talking about? We were on the Kingdra. We were talking about how people do shady stuff. Can't remember. But anyway, you know what I was talking about. And you probably know where I was going with it. And I probably didn't need to say any more because I typically say too much. So we'll just leave it at that. Anyway, moving on. Expedition Weezing Light Play, $15.99. Arbok Expedition Excellent Condition, $17.59. Prices Dugong, again, Light Play, $7.19 from BS. This is another one too. We got the Steelix from the Trainers Magazine, PSA 10, $299.99. I did refund this guy because they asked nicely about because they had to pay like a chunk of VAT fees or whatever that is. I refunded them $25, so you can call this $275. But after everything's said and done for them, they probably paid like $3 something for it anyway. But yeah, for all intents and purposes, what I got out of it was $275 for this card in PSA 10. We got the Trainers Magazine Steelix. Absolutely love this card. When I was younger, there was a person that I would go to a flea market every Sunday just about. Either with my dad or my mom would take me, and they would always have like Japanese stuff. And I remember them having like a bunch of these for unknown reasons. And I think they might have given me one with one of my orders or one of my purchases from them or something like that. And yeah, it's just one of those cards that always stuck with me. It ended up getting sold, obviously, when I sold my collection way back, probably 20 years ago now. But I don't know. It's just one of those cards that's always stuck with me. I've always been a big fan. It's just a really good looking Steelix, and it's Japanese exclusive too. But again, $275 for this one. Absolutely great card. Love it. If you've never seen this before, well, now you have. Man, the foiling on this one's really good too. Man, I should have just thrown this in the collection. Actually, might have. Dude, that's a sad thing. I don't even know what I have anymore. I know some things that I have that are like rare, but I might even have one of these in the collection because they did have a 10. Maybe I didn't even sell it. Maybe it's just in the collection. Who knows? Who knows anymore? But we got the Collection Challenge. This is like I think if I remember right, this is like a pseudo prize. We have the Weasel from DPP, PSA 10, $149.99. Again, I think this is like a pseudo prize. It's definitely low pop. It's definitely a card you don't see like super often. There's a ton of Weasels in DPP. Like the ones with the name on the end of it, like from one of the movies. There's like a ton of those. There's a ton of regular Weasels. I don't know what that all is about. I think Weasel's cool, don't get me wrong, but ton of Weasels in DPP, and this is definitely one of the ones you don't quite see as often. Again, really nice card. It's not hollow, but it's just got a subtle artwork. It's by Harada. It's just, again, nice card. Again, PSA 10, $149.99. And lastly, for this Monday weekend sales recap that I'm going to have to cobble together after I get off here, which has me slightly angry, we got Mega Charizard EX from Wild Blaze. Light Play, $31.19. This is not the secret rare, ultra, whatever you want to call it version. This is just the regular Mega. That's one thing with this card. If you ever get a copy of this or you get one in like a random lot or something, make sure you're checking like what the actual number is, because if it's the secret rare, it'll be like 88 or something like that. It also have like a gold foiling and whatnot on it. And if it's the regular, it's just 055. I don't know why. I mean, it's cool. Like, the gold ones are cool. They did that a couple times in this era. But it seems a little lazy. This is kind of when they started getting a little lazy. Maybe they started being a little more budget friendly before the boom took off, and then they have all this disposable income to just throw at the production. Not that Pokemon's always taking care of their IP, but this was definitely a phase for Pokemon where they were just a little bit starting to get a little bit lazy with some things. But yeah, I'm trying to think of what I was saying before that video cut off. I mean, I'll know when I go back and cobble it together. What was I talking about? We were on the Kingser subject of the crystal. We were talking about don't be that guy. And, oh yeah, I was talking about, like, how you can't let stuff like that bother you, though. Like, you'll remember it. Like, trust me. Like, I don't forget stuff like that. I don't forget, like, people like that I usually just throw on my eBay block list because I don't want to do business with them. I have no desire to do business with people like that. But you can't let that stuff bother you, because then sometimes you react emotionally, and then you are then starting to be part of the wrong. You got to just keep your cool. You got to just let people like that slide. And you also have to question yourself, too. Is like, am I right here? Do I have a reason to be irritated with this person and upset? Like, am I actually, is this feeling warranted? It's just something you have to do in business to keep yourself kind of calm, collected, and under control. I remember back with my other business, there was somebody that, like, really got under my skin one time. And this was probably like 4 or 5 years into the business, and I went off on the dude. I was swearing at the dude on eBay messages, and obviously you guys should know by now that's a no-no. And after everything was said and done, like, nothing came of it. Like, the dude just stopped talking. Like, the transaction went through, and for whatever reason, I think the guy actually came back and apologized to me. It was just such a weird situation. But at the end of the day, I had to check myself at that moment, and I never did anything like that and haven't ever done anything like that since again, because I then put myself into the wrong by reacting that way and then swearing at the dude. Like, immediately that throws me down the hole if the guy opens a case or something like that on eBay. Like, it just, when you're in business for yourself, you need to learn to check your emotions. You need to learn to brush certain people off, because you have your core customer base, and everyone always says the customer's always right. Well, that's not right. The customer's always right until they're wrong. And in a lot of cases, the customer is wrong, and whether they want to admit it or not, that's on them. But you just have to figure out a way to deal with your emotions and deal with everything in the correct manner in situations like that, because in any business, you're gonna run into situations like that. It's just how it is. You can do as much as you want. You can be the best seller you can possibly be, but there's always going to be a situation where you run into that one person that just, they almost don't want to be satisfied. They just want to start issues. They want to have problems. And that's just somebody, you figure the situation out, you keep your cool, and then you cut ties, block them on eBay, whatever you got to do, and you never deal with them again, and it's over. And then you tell your friends about them and say, hey, if you want to block this person, trust me, I have a group of people, we have a collective block list, and if you, and it's not to say like don't cross us or be on our block list, but if you're that guy, if you're that girl, whatever you want to call it, you're gonna end up on that block list, and you're not gonna be able to purchase from a select group of sellers. It's just how it is. But yeah, I've rambled on enough about this topic. Again, I'm already talking about not getting irritated at customers. I'm irritated that my alarm went off on my phone, and somehow that stops a video. It's like, where is that? Like, where is it? I have to set an alarm on my phone. It's for me to take one of my meds, and it reminded me to take my meds. I know, it's funny. Sometimes in life you just get absolutely trolled. And apparently when I flicked the alarm off earlier, I snoozed it, and it just went off again as I was complaining to you about it, and cut the video again. So we're putting this together in 3 segments, believe it or not. That's where we're at this point. I'm not even mad now. That almost made me, it almost amused me, just because we're at the end here now. So, yeah. that's just where we're at. But anyway, anybody that purchased this week, after all the rambling we just did, anyone that purchased this week, thank you. I do appreciate it. I appreciate the repeat business. I appreciate the new customers. Anybody that stopped in here from eBay after I shouted out my YouTube, welcome, hello, how are you? Hope you guys had a great Monday, and hope you guys have a good rest of your week. Again, stay tuned, and we will most likely be doing a PSA submission video. I would think it should be out Wednesday, Thursday at the latest, and then on Sunday you should see a What Did I Buy series video. So, yeah. Thanks, guys. It's been a great week. Great weekend. And, again, total for this weekend was $2,196.71. Thank you. And as always, like, subscribe, comment down below, or don't. But either way, I'll catch you in the next one. Take care, guys.